Hi, everybody. Welcome back into our channel. Welcome back into another broadcast of You Are Enough. This is Nikki, and it's so great to be able to come back into your lives today to encourage you on your journey. I want to thank you once more, family, for all of your prayers. Thank all of you for what you do daily on our channel. It's so greatly appreciated. Okay, listen up, family. When the unexpected happens in your life, you must make a decision to stay in the fight. This didn't come to destroy you. It's coming to show you what you're really made out of. I want you to know sometimes in life, the unexpected will happen in your life. But this is not going to break you. This is going to make you who you are. Whatever you have your foot in right now, maybe you have your foot in hot water. Maybe you are going through a troubled water. Maybe you just don't know how your way is going to be made. But this is the time where you have to trust. During these hard moments, this is the time where you must trust. You got to hang on. And it doesn't matter how you're hanging on. You may be hanging on by a limb. That means you may be hanging on by a little faith that you have left. But that's all you need. The little faith that you think you have left, that faith is enough to get you across these troubled waters. Life hits all of us, and the unexpected will happen sometimes in your life because God is going to show you how strong you are. God is going to reveal to you what you are really made of. You know, some people in your life didn't know what you were really made of, family of God, until they got out of your life, because nothing that they did broke you. They made you. Send everybody a postcard and tell them thank you for doing your best at failing at trying to break me. Send everybody a postcard. Tell everybody thank you that rejected you, that thought they were going to break you down to nothing. To the people that thought you were going to lose your mind and your sanity because they were no longer a day in your life again. Tell them thank you for making me. Tell those people thank you that you made me a better person. Tell people thank you. Throw your hands up and tell God thank you for allowing all these unexpected incidences to happen to you, because it made you a better person. It made you stronger. It showed you what you were made out of. You know, sometimes we really don't know how strong we are. We really don't know. We have an idea. But whenever we get hit by storms, whenever we get hit by life, and whenever we are faced with these tough challenges, we got a decision to make. And it's going to show you how tough you are, how tenacious you are, how strong you are. When the unexpected happened to you, people left your life unexpectedly. You didn't know they were going to leave. You had no idea that people were going to walk out of your life. And some of these people you became codependent upon. And whenever any of us become codependent on things, whenever we become codependent on people, you know, God is going to snatch the rug from up out of our life, because He does not want us to be codependent on anything. He wants us to lean on Him. He wants us to trust Him. So God had to allow some unexpected incidences to happen in our lives so that we can get back on track, so that we can get back on focus. You know, sometimes when you go through life, it'll get you off of your journey. It'll get you off of your path. But thank God He allowed a wind to come to blow you right back in the direction that you're supposed to be. You know, some people thought that they hurt you so bad, family, that you weren't going to come out of this. You know, some people thought that they were going to destroy you by walking away from you, by ignoring you. You're very confident people. Whenever you're a very confident person, you know, some people were mistaking your confidence for arrogance. No, you're not arrogant. You are confident in the person that you are. Thank God that God is with you, and He's never going to leave you. God is never going to forsake you. It doesn't matter how tough things get. It doesn't matter how hard things get. It doesn't matter how challenging things are going to get for any of us. God is still going to be there. Everybody else will walk away and leave you, and God's still going to be there. Everything on the planet will fail you at some point in your life, but God is still going to be there. You can depend on God because you can look at his track record with all of us. He has an amazing track record. This is why we have to trust. This is why it should be easy for us to trust, because God has never failed us. God has never disappointed us, family. And if you've ever prayed for anything and God did not give you what you thought you deserved, possibly it is not time yet. And it's a huge possibility that what we're praying for, God knows that that thing will destroy us, and he has something better for you. If you're being anxious, I want you to know today, don't be anxious. I pray that you don't be anxious, because God tells us be anxious for nothing, but he says in everything through prayer and supplications, he said, let your requests be made known unto me. You want a mountain experience? Then you have to go through the valley. You want that Canaan experience? You're going to have a Garden of Gethsemane experience. You want to be celebrated, and you're going to have to experience people tolerating you. You want wisdom. Some of you are praying for wisdom, so God is going to give you a bag of problems so that you can solve, and this is what you're going to gain wisdom from. You know, wisdom is the principal thing, and this is the thing that we're supposed to pray for. And wisdom is not the person who knows a lot. Wisdom is not that intellectual person who has a very high IQ. No, that is intellectual. But wisdom is when we know the tools that we have, when we know what to do with these tools. You are a solution to a lot of people's lives, but they didn't know what to do with you. They were ignorant. They were ignorant. And didn't understand at the moment that you were a solution and not a problem. People perceive you as a problem. All these unexpected events has to happen. Unexpected events are going to happen to the best of us. And it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you are in life and you're going to go through things. But this is what's going to make you. It's not going to break you. You may feel like it's going to break you down to nothing, but it's not going to break you. This is what's going to build you back better than what you've ever been before. This is what is going to cause you to nurture the faith that you already have. Thank God for all the things that you go through, with the good and the bad. Thank God for all these things, because whenever you have gratitude literally opens up the windows in heaven so that God can pour you down opportunities that people have taken from you. For every opportunity that people has taken from you, God is going to double that. For everything that people have taken from you, God is going to recompense you that double. God is going to give you double for your trouble. He promised us that, and you got to stand on God's promise. Whenever you get down, when you get low, when you get weak in your spirit, you be mindful of what God has already promised you. Keep the promises of God before you. This did not come to break you. People thought it was going to break you. They thought it was going to destroy you. But people have caused you to have an amazing comeback season. This is the season of your life where you're going to be very unrecognizable, because you're going to have a huge, huge transformation. And God is transforming you from the inside out. So let God do his perfect work, because he's going to complete it. Whatever God begins, he's going to finish. God is going to finish the work that he's begun in your life. So let him do it, and let him do it his way. You are enough, and don't let anybody make you feel that you are not enough. You are enough. And don't you ever forget it. Whenever you know you're enough, you won't tolerate things that make you feel like you're not enough. You are. You are exactly who God says you are, and you can become everything that God says that you're going to become. Unexpected things will happen in your life, but you got to make a decision, and you got to buckle down whenever these unexpected things happen to you in your life, and you must keep going. You have to keep going. Hold your head up, and you keep walking. Don't hang your head down. You have nothing to hang your head down for, family. It's been a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you for supporting the book, Becoming a Master of Divine Consciousness. Thank you for your cash apps, your super things. Just thank you for being a part of our life here. We're so grateful to be a part of yours. We are praying for you. Keep your praise reports coming and your prayer requests by way of email. Only send a prayer request if you need one. Don't send anything else to that email a prayer request or a praise report. And whenever we do lives, you can send your prayer request through live if you're led to do that. I love all of you, and I want you to know the best is yet to come for you. You hang in there. You hang in there, family, because God is going to show you great and mighty things that you've never known. God is going to do great exploits in your life. God is going to show himself strong in your life. Why don't you affirm that? God is going to show himself strong in my life. God is going to do great exploits in my life. God is going to do that for you. For your former shame, God is going to give you double. You think about when you were shamed and when you were embarrassed by a person or situation. God say, for your former shame, he said, I'm going to give you double. You got a lot of good things to look forward to. So if you're in a fiery trial, you're not in that trial alone, and you're not going to come out of it smelling like smoke. You're not going to come out of this looking like anything that you've gone through with. Why? Because God is going to give you beauty for ashes. God bless all of you. We'll talk later. God's willing. Bye-bye. Take care, family.